Have you ever been talking to someone and they suddenly disappear without explanation? Or they keep texting you just enough to keep you interested? Gen Z actually has names for these relationship patterns: ghosting, breadcrumbing, situationships, and psychology explains why they happen. Let's start with ghosting. You're talking to someone, things seem fine, and then suddenly they disappear. No reply, no explanation. A study from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that about 1 in 4 adults say they've been ghosted, and around 20% admit they've ghosted someone else. Psychologist Dr. Janice Vilhauer says ghosting often happens because people want to avoid uncomfortable conversations. Our brain naturally avoids conflict, so instead of saying, "I'm not interested anymore," people simply disappear. Not always kind, but very human. Then there's breadcrumbing. This is when someone gives you just tiny bits of attention. A random message, a late-night text, maybe a like on your story, but it never turns into anything real. Psychologists connect this to something called intermittent reinforcement, studied by B.F. Skinner. Research shows that unpredictable rewards can trigger stronger dopamine responses in the brain than consistent ones, which means occasional attention can make someone more emotionally hooked. It's actually the same psychological principle used in slot machines. Now let's talk about situationships. It looks like a relationship, feels like a relationship, but no one really defines it. A 2023 YouGov survey found that over 40% of Gen Z adults say they've been in a situationship at least once. Research from Stanford sociologist Michael Rosenfeld suggests that modern dating apps have made relationships more ambiguous than ever before. Why? Because when people feel like they have endless options, they hesitate to commit. Psychologist Barry Schwartz calls this the paradox of choice. Sometimes too many choices actually make decisions harder. Another popular term is love bombing. This is when someone comes on very strong at the beginning. Constant texts, huge compliments, talking about the future very quickly. Psychologist Dr. Dale Archer explains that this can sometimes happen when someone wants to create fast emotional attachment. Relationship surveys suggest about 1 in 3 young adults say they've experienced intense affection early in dating that later faded quickly. But not every intense start is manipulation. Sometimes it's just 2 people moving faster than they understand their feelings. Here's the important thing. Gen Z didn't invent these behaviors. They simply gave names to patterns that already existed. And naming things helps us recognize what's happening in our relationships. But awareness shouldn't make us more cynical. If anything, it should make us more thoughtful, more understanding of others, while also protecting our own emotional well-being. Because the healthiest relationships are still built on the same timeless things: clarity, honesty, and kindness. Now that we're more aware of these patterns, maybe the goal isn't just to label them, but to treat each other with a little more understanding, while still guarding our own hearts in the process.